Welcome to my Metallica Master of Puppets album collection here. So I'm going to start with the vinyl like I usually do. This is a Music for Nations 2LP 45 RPM edition here. So in the original Electra version, this is all this information here is on the picture sleeve. This is actually on the album sleeve of this UK edition. There's the catalog number for it, MFN 60 DM, which means notifies that it's or signifies that it's direct metal mastering. Just have them in their original polyline sleeves, which this sounds very, very good for a 45 RPM record and a metal record at that. The original Electra edition of this album was on one disc, and that was kind of they had to really cram those songs on there on one disc. So this being two discs, the songs have room to breathe, just bigger grooves and stuff. So obviously more information to put into those grooves in a 45 RPM record, which helps out in the sound department quite a bit for this one and the mastering job that they did on this one. I don't know who mastered it, but just iconic cover there. You have songs like Battery. Master of Puppets has been overplayed on the radio, so for me it's not one of my favorite songs off the album, but it's not a bad one. The Thing That Should Not Be, Welcome Home Sanitarium, Disposable Heroes, Leper Messiah, Orion, and Damage Inc. Now for the CD version of basically that album. This is the CD MFN 60. And as you can see, the artwork has been darkened up for this particular version, and this is the only version that has that darkened artwork. Same back as the LP, exact same back for the most part. I mean, there's some minor changes to it, but I think this this is made in France. I think both versions are made in France, I'm sorry. I believe this came out in 1987, maybe 88, this particular version, but this sounds really, really good. Some people in fact said it sounds like a remix, but I mean, I think it's up there with the new Black and Recordings remaster, which I need to get, excuse me. Totally forgot about that copy. So, and I had to buy this from overseas, since the hang on one second. Since this was made overseas, I think American sellers were selling it for quite a bit more. So buying from CDs from a foreign country, if they're made there, usually you're gonna get them for cheaper. But with what's going on in the world right now, I don't know if that is still true. But original album tracks are what you get on here. Yeah, but well worth it. Well worth it in the sound department. Very good sounding mastering of the album. If I find out who mastered it, I will put that in the description. Oh, phonograph. Thought this was... Oh, alright. So, a Vertigo version of Master of Puppets. Thought I had an original. I think I have an original too, which is in not so good shape. I don't think I have it in front of me. No, I don't. But I have an original Electra copy of this album too, which the cover is pretty rough. I don't know if it's just from age or from the crummy printing job they did on it. But yeah, I believe and then I have the 1995 CD version of this as well. So several copies of this album. You may ask why. Just trying to figure out the best sounding version, and I bought them to make a YouTube video about them, which includes this one, which I'm doing much later after the fact of buying these copies of the album. But yeah, I like the look of the back of this. You have the marble marble white Metallica logo that is very that is unique to this album. I don't know if they use it on later releases or not, like more recent ones, but this is the only version of the Metallica logo I've seen it on album. Yeah, you have themes of war and addiction on here. I've said it before, so there you go. There's the Vertigo CD edition of the album. And I just want to say what you guys see in this video are the versions of Master Puppets that I own and the only versions that I've heard. The 1995 CD version doesn't sound too good when compared to all these. It's very loud. I noticed when listening to newer or different masterings of the album. But this is the Blackened Recordings 3 CD edition. Beautiful artwork on this one. It's obviously been touched up, and you have raised cover here with the Metallica logo and the crosses and the helmet. Very nice that Metallica went back and put this package together. And you have a photo of the band, probably in 1980, yeah, in '86 on tour. There's the discs. I know they're not all right side up, but then you have a pretty neat booklet. With it, you get rough mixes, demos, guitar tracks, or riffs, interviews, audio interviews, and then live from the Damage Inc. tour from 2 different shows. The songs from 2 different shows just kind of mixed up, but incredible album. This album helped the band grow in their popularity and radio airplay back in '86 and '87. So that is my Master of Puppets collection, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed, and have a good one.